President of the Delsea Regional High School School District, I hereby certify that all provisions of the Open Public Meeting Law, PL 1975, Chapter 231 have been met. Notice of this meeting was mailed to the South Jersey Times, the Sentinel, the Daily Journal, as well as multiple clerks of Elk and Franklin Township. Please rise, President.
To the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Roll call. Mrs. Stacks? Here. Mr. Borelli? Here. Mr. Lightfoot?
Here.
Mr. DeWitty?
Here.
Mr. Donadio? Here. Mrs. Scaglione?
Here.
Mr. Darminio?
Here.
Ms. Light?
Here.
Good. All present.
So before we start our presentations, Mr. President, I want to introduce Ella Blythe, who is our newest student board member. Ella will be here at all of our meetings. She's gotten some training from her predecessor, Maya, I think. So she kind of knows what her role is here, and she's excited to be part of the board. So welcome, Ella. Your term is Okay, presentations of new staff. Mr. Bernalino, why don't you start with the middle school?
I know it's a packed house tonight, but can my middle school teachers just come up so everyone can see it?
Now, I have to tell the board members, I told them that they could be introduced and go home. They're in the middle of their first week of teaching. They need to go home.
Glad you're here.
So we did move to teaming this year. These individuals are already making an impact. So we have Jillian Moore, who's supporting our social studies classes in 7th and 8th grade. Damian Wilson, our new 7th grade ELA teacher. Marissa Vance, 7th grade math. Taylor Lento, 8th grade math. And Michael Foglio, 7th grade world language. We also would like to introduce Mr. Mark Harrow, our school nurse. So we're very excited to have them join the middle school family.
You can certainly feel free to say about how lovely this is, about how wonderful the superintendent is. If you want to say that, that's fine. Mr. Harrow is actually coming to us from Aura Elementary, and he was beloved there. So
I loved my Aura school.
Yeah, he's going to do a great job here for us. Thanks. Thanks, folks.
Thank you.
If I could ask the high school folks to come up, please. So every year, obviously, we do this with our new staff, and every year it brings a little bit of excitement, a little bit of energy to the building. This year, as much, if not more than any year, because we have new programs, we have a great mix of fresh faces and excited people like my man Mark, I'll talk about in a second, and some really great veteran teachers like David coming on. So I'll introduce them real quick. We have in the PE department, Jason Volpe, also coaching football.
Jason is coaching football right now. So he's coming to the meeting and going right back to coaching football.
It's third down. He's got to get out there. Yeah. Starting our law enforcement program this year, Chief Ed Ganelli. Teaching math, we have Marco Lopez. More energy. He's hitting the ground running. Not a familiar face, but a new position. We have Bradford Scott, teaching computer systems and networking. Not quite here yet, but we're anxiously waiting. We have David Zane teaching Spanish. We have Kelly Stark, who's teaching history. Also not quite here yet, but we can't wait. Sue Household will be teaching electric. And we have Scott English, who's already started. He's already bled for the district as he cut his finger today, in the plumbing, teaching plumbing. So we are excited to have you guys aboard.
Thank you all.
Second, my name's Scott English, like I said, and I sat on Vineland's Board of Education for 12 years, board president, so I know the seat you guys sit in. And for a long time, I tried to bring the CTE back to Vineland. Crazy enough, 65% of the kids weren't going to college, but they couldn't figure out in their mind how to do it. And I was really fortunate last year. Pierre reached out to me and Joe. It was kind of like love at first sight. Their vision matched the vision that I had. So I just want to let you know that you guys really have one of the best CTE programs I've seen in the state, and now to take it to the next level as a high school and break it down to like these vocational schools or these technical schools are really killing the public schools. I know it, you know it. Financially, it's draining us, but to see that you guys are out of the box, thinking out of the box. When I was Googling plumbing programs, there's really like 3 public high schools in the state that have plumbing, that actually hone in on electrical, and these are trades that are dying. So when a small district like this and a community pulls together, blue-collar community, I couldn't tell you how happy I am to be part of this process, and I am so glad that we touched base, reached out. So your return on your investment here for the students is going to be huge because the trades are definitely alive here in Franklin Township. So thank you for this opportunity. I appreciate it. Thank you. And also the staff, the way I was welcomed here, again, I've sat through many new teacher orientations. I've sat through many, many different things, but the culture here, the respect, and the way people love this school district is something that I've never seen on the board level. And tell you, as a parent even, I cannot believe what I'm seeing, the job that you guys do, really second to none. And I thank you for the hospitality, and I look forward to an awesome year and career. So hey, you guys are part of it. It's going to be great. So thanks again.
Thank you, Scott. You can pay him tomorrow.
Work on it all day.
Thanks all.
Good job.
I've got lesson plans, guys.
May I have a motion on the minutes, please?
So moved.
Second, all in favor? Against? Abstentions? Ayes have it. Communications?
None this time.
Okay, citizens, any citizens wish to be heard? Step up to the board and wish to be heard. Citizens? Okay, move on. Personnel, Mr. Ferrell.
Thank you, Mr. President. I make a motion to approve the following teaching staff hires for the 2023-24 school year as listed.
Second. You have a second, any questions on this motion? Roll call vote. Mrs. Beck?
Yes.
Mr. Ferrell?
Yes.
Mr. Lightfoot?
Yes.
Mr. DeWitty?
Yes.
Mr. Matteo? Yes. Mrs. Gaglione?
Yes.
Mr. Arminio?
Yes.
Chair votes yes.
I make a motion to approve the following non-teaching staff hires for the 23-24 school year as listed.
Second. We have a second, any questions on this? Roll call vote. Mrs. Beck?
Yes.
Mr. Ferrell?
Yes.
Mr. Lightfoot?
Yes.
Mr. DeWitty?
Yes.
Mr. Matteo? Yes. Mrs. Gaglione?
Yes.
Mr. Arminio?
Yes.
Chair votes yes.
I make a motion to approve the following resignations, retirements as listed.
Second. We have a second. Any questions on this motion?
Do you really want to accept everything?
Yeah, what? Everyone voted no. What happens there?
We have no questions on this motion. No regrets. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Abstentions? Ayes have it.
Make a motion to rescind the offer of employment to Scott Schwab, high school electrical teacher, effective August 23, 2023.
Second. We have a second. Any questions on this motion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Abstentions? Ayes have it.
Make a motion to approve the following leaves of absence as listed.
Second. We have a second on this motion. Any questions on this motion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Abstentions? Ayes have it.
Make a motion to approve the following curriculum development assignment and previously approved rate as listed.
Second. We have a second on this motion. Any questions on this motion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Abstentions? Ayes have it.
Make a motion to approve the following staff members to modify the 7th grade honors program at $110 a day for 2 days each during the summer 2023 as listed.
Second. Any questions on this motion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Abstentions? Ayes have it.
Make a motion to approve the following alternative school and bookbinder staff for the 23-24 school year at a previously approved rate as listed.
Second. We have a second. Any questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Abstentions? Motion's have, ayes have it.
I make a motion to approve Kathy Dawes Lawrence as a substitute nurse for summer school for summer school 2023 at a previously approved rate.
Second. We have a second. Any questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Abstentions? Ayes have it.
Make a motion to approve the following staff for a 7-period stipend in the amount of $5,000 for the 23-24 school year as listed.
Second. We have a second. Any questions? All in favor? Opposed? Abstentions? Ayes have it.
I make a motion to approve Scott English for a 7-period internal suspension stipend in the amount of $2,000 for the 23-24 school year.
Second. We have a second. Any questions? All in favor? Opposed? Abstentions? Ayes have it.
I make a motion to approve the following staff to attend the summer workshop/training at a previously approved rate as listed.
Second. We have a second. Any questions? All in favor? Opposed? Abstentions? Ayes have it.
I make a motion to approve Abigail Jones to complete summer CST scheduling at $175 a day for up to 8 days.
Second. We have a second. Any questions? Roll call vote. Mr. Speck?
Yes.
Mr. Borelli?
Yes.
Mr. Lightfoot?
Yes.
Mr. Woody?
Yes.
Mr. Mario? Yes. Mr. Gaglione?
Yes.
Mr. Arminio?
Yes.
Chair vote yes.
Make a motion to approve Jessica Hawk to receive an additional stipend of $2,000 for the 23-24 high school public relations position.
Second. We have a second. Any questions? Roll call vote. Mr. Speck?
Yes.
Mr. Borelli?
Yes.
Mr. Lightfoot?
Yes.
Mr. Woody?
Yes.
Mr. Mario? Yes. Mr. Gaglione? Yes. Mr. Arminio?
Yes.
Chair votes yes. Thank you.
That concludes my report.
Good. Mr. Arminio, you're on.
I make a motion to approve Board Secretary report in accordance with 18A 17-36 and 18A 17-9 for the month of July. Board Secretary certifies no line item account has been overexpended in violation of NJAC 6A 23A-1610C. 3, and that sufficient funds are available to meet the district's financial obligations for the remainder of the fiscal year.
Second. We have a second. Any questions on this motion? All in favor? Opposed? Abstentions? Ayes have it.
I make a motion to approve the treasurer's report in accordance with 18A 17-36, 18A 17-9 for the month of July 2023. The treasurer's report and secretary's report are in agreement for the month of July 2023.
Second. We have a second. Any questions? All in favor? Opposed? Abstentions? Ayes have it.
Make a motion to approve in accordance with NJAC 6A 23A-1610C2, certification of board secretary that there are no changes in anticipated revenue amounts or revenue sources.
Second. We have a second. Any questions? All in favor? Opposed? Abstentions? Ayes have it.
Make a motion to approve the Board of Education certification pursuant to NJAC 6A 23A-1610C4. We certify that after review of the Secretary's monthly financial report and upon consultation with appropriate district officials, that to the best of our knowledge, no major accounts or fund has been overexpended in violation of NJAC 6A 23A-1610B, and that sufficient funds are available to meet the district's financial obligations for the remainder of the fiscal year.
Second. We have a second on this motion. Any questions? All in favor? Opposed? Abstentions? Motion carried.
Make a motion to approve the report of transfers for July 2023.
Second. We have a second. Any questions? Roll call vote. Mr. Speck?
Yes.
Mr. Borelli?
Yes.
Mr. Lightfoot?
Yes.
Mr. Woody?
Yes.
Mr. Mario? Jay? Mrs. Gaglione?
Yes.
Mr. Arminio?
Yes.
Chair votes yes.
Make a motion to approve the following bills as listed.
Second. Any questions? We have a second. Any questions? Roll call vote. Mr. Speck?
Yes.
Mr. Borelli?
Yes.
Mr. Lightfoot?
Yes.
Mr. Woody?
Yes.
Mr. Arminio? Yes. Mrs. Gaglione?
Yes.
Mr. Arminio?
Yes.
Chair votes yes.
That concludes my report.
Okay, Mr. Woody, you're on.
I make a motion to approve the following clinics/workshops as listed.
Second.
All of page 1, all of page 2, or the second page.
Any questions on this? Roll call vote. Mr. Speck?
Yes.
Mr. Borelli?
Yes.
Mr. Lightfoot?
Yes.
Mr. Woody?
Yes.
Mr. Mario? Yes. Mrs. Gaglione?
Yes.
Mr. Arminio?
Yes.
Chair votes yes.
Make a motion to accept the annual assessment results.
Second. We have a second on this. Any questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Abstentions? Ayes have it.
I make a motion to approve the curriculum handbook for the 2023-2024 school year.
Second. We have a second. Any questions on this motion? All in favor? Opposed? Abstentions? Ayes have it.
I make a motion to approve the revisions of the codes of conduct as listed for the high school and middle school.
Second.
We have a second. Any questions on this motion? All in favor? Opposed? Abstentions? Ayes have it.
I make a motion to approve the middle school discipline revisions for the 2023-2024 school year.
We have a second. Any questions? All in favor? Opposed? Abstentions? Ayes have it.
That concludes that report.
Who likes to take policy? Anybody?
I'll do it.
Thank you.
I make a motion to approve on the first reading of the following policies and regulation as listed.
Second. We have a second. Any questions on this? All in favor? Opposed? Abstentions? Ayes have it. Thank you. Athletics, Mr. Lightfoot.
I make a motion to approve the following athletic positions for the 2023-2024 school year as listed.
Second. We have a second. Any questions? All in favor? Opposed? Abstentions? Ayes have it. Thank you. Mr. Mattia.
Make a motion to approve the following facility request as listed.
Second.
We have a second on this motion. Any questions? All in favor? Opposed? Abstentions? Ayes have it. Thank you. Cafeteria. Okay, Mrs. Beck, transportation.
I make a motion to approve the following 2023-2024 transportation jointures as listed.
Second. We have a second. Any questions? All in favor? Opposed? Abstentions? Ayes have it. Thank you. Superintendent's report.
Recommend the board approve the following special education tuition student placements as listed.
So moved. We have a second. Any questions? Roll call vote. Mrs. Beck?
Yes.
Mr. Borelli?
Yes.
Mr. Lightfoot?
Yes.
Mr. Woody?
Yes.
Mr. Demario?
Yes.
Mrs. Gaglione?
Yes.
Barminio? Chair votes yes.
Recommend the board approve the following field trips in accordance with our fee schedule and educational significance as listed.
So moved.
Second.
We have a second. Any questions on this motion? All in favor? Opposed? Abstentions? Ayes have it.
Recommend the board approve the creation of the tabletop gaming club. Volunteer Melanie Pepper.
So moved.
Second.
We have a second. Any questions? All in favor? Opposed? Abstentions? Ayes have it.
Your district reports are there for your perusal.
Okay. Mr. White, do you have anything for us?
What do you have?
Anything?
I don't have too much to say. We're only 2 days into the school year, but at the end of August, we had our freshman orientation, and I was there helping out. And it looked like it was going really good. All the new faces, and they're doing pretty good. Like, they're not lost, which I think is, I'm very surprised because I was lost my sophomore year because I wasn't here for freshman. And then we also had our senior sunrise, which was run by our senior student government. We had a really good turnout. I'm surprised because we had to be there by 6. But yeah, everything's going pretty good so far. I'm excited to be here.
The senior sunrise is kind of a new tradition they've started. So the seniors come in on the first day of school together in the parking lot to watch the sunrise. You want to comment a little more, Mr. C?
Yeah, there's donuts, there's coffee, there's, it's funny because it's been a couple of years now and I would bring with me a couple dozen donuts. Ella had a bunch set up on the table. It was a huge turnout this year. There were a lot of kids out there. I don't want to say it was the whole senior class, but I bet you it was 80% of the senior class was out there. Maybe not at 6 like we were, but by 6:30ish, I would say. It was nice. It was nice. They had a great time they had, and there must have been 100 selfies apiece out there. They took so many pictures. So it was nice.
It's a nice tradition, it really
That
is.
sounds great.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Mr. Borelli, accepted board member?
Nothing at this time.
Thank you. All right, school business, Mr. Paul, anything?
No, nothing to report.
Okay, any old business?
Can I bring up something? Yeah, it's old and new. Tonight you approved a number of those workshops and everything else. And I'm not saying like a broken record. It was really great when we had Stockerty and Jones, just to hear what they're doing and how positive it is. the board has invested, the community's invested money in its staff. And hearing that feedback, I think is very valuable. So to encourage Dr. Graver and Dr. Fitzpatrick to do as much as they feasibly possible, having staff out and sharing the good work that they're doing and returning it back to the students, I think would be very valuable.
That's definitely on our list to do this year. But you had mentioned that, so we want to make sure we start that.
Thank you.
New business, I do have some new business. I'd like to form a hiring committee for a new superintendent. Dr. Graver is going to lead this happy place.
My grade is not even cold yet. What is happening right now? We talked about it.
Okay, I'd like to appoint Mr. Borelli as the chair of that committee, hiring committee. He has more experience on both sides of the table, on hiring superintendents and finding superintendents and training superintendents, so all is in your court, sir.
Do we like his last name?
No pressure.
I'd be happy to accept the,
Action.
and we'll pull a committee together.
Anybody else have any business?
Just a reminder to Mr. Borelli, Mr. Picciarello, DiMatteo, and Arminio, we have a meeting tomorrow night with the feasibility folks at 6:30 here.
Thank you.
Any citizens like to be heard? What's going on? Anybody? Anybody in the Phillies score?
Yeah, they want one. They want one.
Okay, close this portion. Executive?
Nope.
No executive? Okay, make a motion to close the meeting.
Second.
All in favor? Aye. Opposed? Abstention? Let's go home.
Thank you.